Let's talk a little bit about just a drastic change in opinion from Donald Trump. Republican presidential frontrunner Donald Trump has changed his view on wages in the United States. Donald Trump previously said wages were just too high. One candidate 4 years ago said that rent was too damn high. Donald Trump saying that wages are too high. But now Donald Trump is saying wages are actually too low after Bernie Sanders slammed Trump and Trump's ideas about wages during a recent interview. He said on Face the Nation, look, many of Trump's supporters are a working class people, and they're angry because they're working longer hours for lower wages. They're angry because their jobs have left this country and gone to China or other low-wage countries. In fact, he has said that he thinks wages in America are too high. Trump first responded to Bernie Sanders by saying, oh, Sanders is lying. Here's a tweet that Donald Trump sent out saying, Bernie Sanders, who blew his campaign when he gave Hillary a pass on her email crime, said that I feel wages in America are too high. Lie. Unfortunately, we do live in an age where things people say can be recorded on something called video. And here's Donald Trump himself in the Fox News Network debate talking about none other than wages being too high. Take a look.
I can't be, Neil. And the reason I can't be is that we are a country that is being beaten on every front, economically, militarily. There is nothing that we do now to win. We don't win anymore. Our taxes are too high. I've come up with a tax plan that many, many people like very much. It's going to be a tremendous plan. I think it'll make our country and our economy very dynamic. But taxes too high, wages too high. We're not going to be able to compete against the world.
Right. Wages too high. People are making too much. And he doubled down on this in a Morning Joe interview on MSNBC where he said, quote, our taxes are too high. Our wages are too high. Now, later, he insisted what he meant was the minimum wage is too high, not wages in general, according to Politico. So let's see if I understand. He's sticking to lowering the minimum wage, but changing his talking points to say he's going to raise wages somehow, but not the minimum wage. He's going to raise the maximum wage, apparently, which is a very scary proposition, Lewis, when you look at the current wealth inequality gap.
Yeah, the maximum wage is doing just fine. It's higher than ever. So yes, it's a strange flip-flop. You would think that to appeal to his base, wages should go up. The minimum wage should go up. That's probably what they want to hear, is it not?
Well, I don't know. I mean, at this point, Trump can say almost anything, even if it doesn't fit with normal Republican ideology, and the low information voters seem to love it. I mean, it's an incoherent position, right? It's like saying, well, if I didn't have all those illegals picking vegetables and doing construction because they're so lazy, it'll be easier for master's degrees recipients to get raises at their jobs because the immigrants are coming here and taking our jobs, but actually on welfare. Wait, are they taking our jobs or are they on welfare, right? It's just an incoherent position. The minimum wage is too high, but other wages are too low, and I'm going to raise them, but not the minimum wage, but for other people. What we're getting to is Trump doesn't care, and it doesn't really matter. He'll just say whatever. Trump has support. People could not care less what he says, and that's evidenced by the fact that when he shares a view with Bernie Sanders, like on dictators in the Middle East, it doesn't affect any of his base. They still love it.
It seems like he can say anything. But if he said that he's going to raise taxes, I think people might freak out at that. So
He said the hedge fund guys aren't going to like me because their taxes are going to go up.
Well, he's telling everyone else their taxes are going to go down. And that's what every candidate says, of course.
Yeah.
Rarely does it actually happen, though.
And it would completely explode the deficit in a way that we haven't seen in a very, very long time.